Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In today's session, let's see the different parameters available in the plot function. So friends, we have seen a simple line plot which we have plotted in Matplotlib by using the x coordinates and the y coordinates. So there are other parameters in the plot function which we will look into it today. So initially I'm importing matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. PLT is the alias name. Then I'm importing my NumPy library as NP. Then I'm having my x coordinates and the y coordinates. And then I'm saying fig comma ax is equal to plt.subplots. This we have to use for object oriented plotting. Then I'm having my axis dot plot x coordinates and y coordinates I'm passing to the plot function, and I'm not passing any other parameters, so it will consider the default line style, default color, so it will take the default options available. Then I'm saying plot.show, it will show the plot onto the screen. Now let's look into it practically. A simple plot with default arguments. I'm not specifying any arguments for line style or color. So let's see what default arguments it will consider. So initially import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Then I'm saying import numpy as np. So I've imported Matplotlib as well as the NumPy libraries. Now let me define my x coordinates equal to np.array. So I'm using the array function in NumPy and I'm passing the param values to it. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the x coordinate, and the y coordinate is np.array. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So I'm having x coordinates and y coordinates. Now let me use object oriented plotting. So I have to define fig comma ax is equal to plt dot subplots. After giving this particular statement, now let me plot my graph. So let me say ax dot plot x underscore coordinates, y underscore coordinates. So I've just given the x-axis values and the y-axis values. So it will consider the default arguments. Now let me say plt.show. Now if I execute or run the code, I get my graph or line chart in this particular manner. So x coordinate was 1, y coordinate was 2. So x is 1, y is 2. So I got a simple line graph which is blue in color, and it is a solid line graph. It is not dotted or dashed because we have given default arguments. We have not passed any other arguments explicitly, so it has considered the default values. Now let's pass some arguments to the color, marker, line style and see what the output would be. So here, while plotting the graph, previously I just gave x coordinate comma y coordinate. So previously I gave just x coordinate comma y coordinate. Now let me give color, marker and line style. So these three are the parameters which we can pass into the plot function. So here R stands for red color, O stands for the marker which is a circle which is in the shape of a O, and hyphen hyphen stands for dashed line style. So now let's look into it practically. Let me copy this particular details. Let me paste it over here. And in the plot function, let me say quotes R O hyphen hyphen. So now if I give RO hyphen hyphen in quotes, the graph will no longer be in blue color. It will be a line graph or a line plot which is red in color, and the markers will be in O shape and it is a dashed line. So now when I execute my code, I get it in this particular manner. So for 1 in x-axis, the value in y-axis is 2. For 2 in x-axis, the value in y-axis is 3. So for each of the points, a marker is being placed. So it is in O shape. The marker is in O shape because I given O. And the line plot is in red color. So it's no longer in blue color because I've specified it as R. R stands for red. And dash dash. So it is a dashed plot and it is no longer a solid line. So it is having the format of a dashed line. So we can change the properties. We can give values to the color, marker and line style to change the appearance of the line graph. And instead of this, I'll comment out this particular line. I can give it as ax.plot x underscore coordinates, comma, y underscore coordinates, comma, color, I can give it as equal to red. And then marker equal to O. Red should be in quotes. Marker is O. And line style equal to dash dash. So I can give it in this particular manner, or in RO dash dash also I can give, or I can say color equal to R, marker equal to O, line style equal to dash dash. So even in this particular scenario, I get the same line chart. So now when I execute it, I get the same graph. So both of them are similar. We can give it in a short way or we can specify it in a longer method. So this was the parameters color, marker and line style. Now let me copy this particular code and let's see line width. So here I can specify my line width as well. Line width equal to 5. So now if I run the code, I get the width of the line has increased. Initially it was very thin. Now it has become thicker because I've increased my line width to 5. So we can increase the line width and get a better or more highlighting picture graph. I mean we can get a better and highlighting graph. So now let me copy this particular code. And now let's see marker size. So for this also in the plot function, we can specify the marker size 14, let me say. And now when I execute my code, I get my marker size which is increased in it's increased to 14. It's increased to 14. So initially it was very thin, you couldn't recognize it. These are the markers. It was very thin because it took the default value. Now I've increased the marker size to 14 and so we get a bigger marker size. We get a bigger markers. Next one is the marker edge color. So marker edge color is given by MEC. So let me make it equal to red. Let me make it equal to red. And the graph color, let me have it as black. For black, we have to give it as K. K represents black color in Matplotlib. So our MEC is red in color and the marker and the line is in black color. So now when I execute my code, we see that the graph is in black color because I gave it as K, and MEC is red in color. The edge of the marker, so not the whole marker, but the edge of the marker is in red color. Now, if I want the whole marker also to be in red color, I can specify it in marker face color. Let me copy it. Line style, line width. Let me give my marker size, so it will be bigger in size. Marker size equal to 14, comma, marker edge color was red in color. Now let me say marker face color, that is marker face color, MFC. MEC represents marker edge color, MFC represents marker face color. Even this, let me keep it in red. And now let me plot my graph. So the marker, inside the marker it is red because I given face color equal to red. Edge of the marker is also red because I given edge color as red. The line color is black in color. The line graph is black. Now, if I want the edge of the marker to be black in color, I have to give MEC equal to K. So the edge of the marker also becomes black in this particular scenario. Now if I run the code, the edge of the marker also becomes black in color. So as per your requirement and how appealing we want to make the graphs look, we can change the parameters like color, marker, line style, line width, marker size, MEC and MFC. We can change these values as per our requirement and make the graphs look more appealing. So hope so friends, it was. And one more thing what I wanted to show you was the available line styles are just a single dash, it will be a solid line, colon, it will be a dotted line, dash dash will be a dashed line, dash under dot, it will be a dashed and a dotted line. So if you want, and important markers are O, star, plus, there are many more. I've just mentioned only 3 of them, but uh, you can refer it online to get all the marker shapes whichever are available in Matplotlib. So let me change my line style to just a single line, single dash. It will be a solid line. So it will be a solid line. Now let me make it as colon. It will be a dotted line. It will be a dotted line. Now let me make it as dash dash. It will be a dashed line. And the fourth one was dash and dot. So dash and dot, it will be a dash dotted line. So it will be a dash and a dotted line. So hope so friends, you understood the different parameters like color, marker, line style, line width, marker size, MEC and MFC. So if you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do subscribe to get notifications of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.